Good afternoon. We are actually down here in the shop. It's been a little bit since I made a video, but we're jumping right back into it. And if you look behind me, if I could give you the shot, hold on, give you this shot right here, right there is actually the new dually picked up last week on Thursday, and it's got a couple issues, but nonetheless, pretty easy. Right now, I'm just opening up the thing I ordered for dents, and this actually has all the glues and stuff. Sweet. But then I got this box right here. We're just jumping right into it. So, and we got these. We got some hood louvers for the RX-8. Just going with the ABS plastic, but these are going to go on the RX-8, so that way we can have heat come out. So we don't have heat getting trapped in the engine bay, and still get this from the old truck that we had that was parked right here. So the kit that I was actually unboxing is me to go ahead and get these dents out right here, these dents up here, a couple other dents throughout the whole entire car, like here, down like right here. So basically, this whole car's got dents, but this is going to be a whole separate like project. Eventually we're going to get some new rims. These are discontinued. They still look good, but I'm going to end up changing them out. But like I said, this is a whole nother project in itself. We're going to end up putting those louvers somewhere right here. So this is one of the projects that we're going to be working on the channel. And if you've seen it in the last video, we definitely had different projects, but since then I've kind of got rid of two and bought two more, hinting why. The 460 and this dually right here, which we're actually going to take a close-up look on, and I'm going to show you some little things that we gotta have to do the project on. So let's go ahead and let's go look at these real quick. So first off, the paint is nowhere near where I want it to be. It's all dusty already. Headlights are going to get changed out. They're absolutely horrendous. The cab lights, 3 of them work, so it definitely needs to be changed out. These tires need to be changed out. They're absolutely ugh. I want to change the rims to the aluminum. So I need to get 4 rims for this side, the front axle, and then I want to change out this one here. So this one's going to be aluminum. The inside's going to be the standard, rim. And of course, if you see here, we got a little bit of rust. Nothing too major. So we're probably gonna deal with that. Hold on, give me a second if you can't see. Alright, there we go. So we got a little bit of rust. Oh, I wouldn't say a little bit, I guess a lot. A lot would suffice. But this is actually in the fender part. This isn't fully in the bed, so this is definitely retainable. We got a bunch of brackets from when it had aluminum steps. So that's definitely going to get changed out. The exhaust is definitely going to get changed out. These right here are actually fiberglass. These dually fenders are fiberglass. So this one right here has a big old crack, and I might just, oof, I don't like it at all. I might just try to re-resin all this, or if not, I might just find another one and just change it out. But this is like a lot of body work right here. I might give it a shot. I might not. I haven't fully decided yet. It doesn't look right. I hate it. Um, so definitely gonna get this done. Back here, that's not even my plate, so I'm not even worried. But back here, this is all dented in, scarred. I'm not worried about this part. Mainly like tailgate rust. Easy to fix, not that hard. We're gonna have to dent this back in. Looks like it's got backed into. Double check all this wiring here just to make sure that all our colors and stuff are there. Obviously the yellow's disconnected, so definitely have to redo that. This side's missing because it's actually back over there in that corner where all the other parts is. Like I said, if I could find a blue, that'd be great. If I could find an actual dually piece, that's great. Like, that'd be awesome. Definitely going to change the side markers to LEDs. We're going to hop in here real quick. So, everything, it's all old, it's rusted. Definitely going to end up changing these out. But, great thing about it, she's a 5-speed. 460 with a 5-speed. She runs top notch. Can't really tell what the odometer says because it's probably been rolled over once or twice. I got parts back here. This truck's been ran through, but nonetheless, it's basically one that I want to save it. Actually, let me show you the cab lights so that way you understand. Definitely changing these out. Those are one that's definitely got to go. I hate it. So like it's very dingy. There's a few dents. Like you can't see it now, but there's one in the door. These lights are just so dingy, so yellow. The camera doesn't do it justice, but I'm trying to see, but they're so yellow. So I'm gonna change these out. This one's got a crack in it. 3 cab lights work. See, now the side works. So right here is actually a dent. We got a dent puller to get this out. The side, I'm gonna change these to LEDs. LEDs all the way around. I want to put LEDs all the way around the truck. This third cab light back, this third brake light that's supposed to be a cab light, I believe. I want to change that one and definitely get that fixed. But we are in the process of accumulating parts for this project back here. So, like, I mean, it's a 460. It's a 1991 dually. It's basically going to be my car hauler to from wherever I got to get it to go. It runs top notch. It's beautiful. Needs brakes. Needs tires. Needs a lot of work. A lot of TLC. And I want to give it to this. I want to make it something that, it just really that I can value. I value it right now, but I want to value it a lot. As far as the so-called rotary race car, even though it's stock, I have a couple videos that I think I lost audio to. I'll probably play those up sometime later on. But let me go ahead and pop the hood for you guys because Me trying to explain it in words is it's like speaking Japanese or something of that nature. So, but like I said, we're definitely gonna make this a video because I need to do a whole prep work. I need to basically get a rivet gun, get some rivets, get a lot of things, and it's a lot of work. Now I'm gonna have to hold it with my shoulder. All right. So still got the rotary in it. There you go. All right. So we're still good. If you can see this wiring right here, this is basically the E85 Flex Fuel bypass module. So it's not gonna, run ethanol. Counted it. It's not. I got an app on my phone. I would show you, but actually, hold on. I might be able to show you if the light doesn't shine it out. I think it's called eFlex, but yep, eFlex app. But what that system does is it allows me to run E85 if I want to, which I have a couple of times. Don't mind the ratchet strap. I'm a little ghetto. So basically, I have the app here. It's Bluetooth, so I do have the actual module. I'm not logged in right now, so go figure. I don't have a fuel log. So basically, this is like app setup, user profile, vehicle, devices, and then product registration. I have all that already set up, but I don't have any E85 in it. I did make a video on it, like I said, but the audio completely was like not active. So if you see this particular wire right here is actually running to the sensor right here. This is the E85, sorry, focus. The E85 Flex Fuel sensor. I have it wrapped a very, very tough way. So I had it adjusted a certain way that I had to reroute it. It's not the most ideal way to do it, but nonetheless, I got it in there. So these particular wires are actually all the way down. Oops, sorry. These wires over here are all the way down to the fuel injectors underneath the intake manifold. So that alone was a pain in itself, and it was such a pain that when I did it, I was fighting so hard with the fuel injector clips. It was such a pain, such a pain. Would I do it again? Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. But if I had to redo it, would I do it all again? Not in this car. Not unless the engine was out. So I've done a lot so far to the car. I put a brand new throwout bearing, a whole new clutch system, which I got to change again. I do harbor some RX-8 parts as far as like wires and things of that nature. That is the stock cat that is hollowed out with no resonator. I actually have a aftermarket resonator with no cat, so it's a big old 3-inch with no cat. And you say, I gotta turn the lights off on this dually on the F350. Like, look, it's so dingy in here. You can't tell me it's not dingy. Like there's a little bit of play in the wheel, but that's okay. But it's just so dingy. I'm a man of it needs to look a certain way. My RX-8 has LEDs in it. I have yet to convert my Nissan Versa to LED whites. I do have some bulbs. But I don't think these bulbs are going to work. These are 9007. Okay, so you weren't even looking. Hold on. 9007s. See, so these are Nova sights, which they're pretty bright just by themselves. Um, and then I have some switchbacks, which I'm gonna see if I can find the right switchbacks because the headlights that I plan on getting for the F350, I'm basically taking it from yellow. Oh, okay, so you can see it now. Hold on. So you see how it's white? It's already got mildew and humidity in there. And I want to change this. I want to change this whole piece. Um, I might change this to a LED emblem as well. And it is fuel injected. It's the 460 big block Ford if you're not familiar with it. Um, let me pop this real quick. It's fairly easy. Oh, it's the XLT Lariat. Let's just make that clear. I have hold on, give me a second. Bam. All right. So I have power locks, front only, and power windows front only. But the one thing I love about this truck is that it's manual. Not a lot of people drive manual anymore. Not a lot of F350 dualies that are a 91 are alive, or if not, they're in a graveyard. It's just, it saddens me. As much as I love manual, it saddens me so much. All right, hold on. Oh boy. There we go. So 460 already changed out the spark plugs. The guy that had it before me, he said that he did an oil change, which I don't think that's the case. I think that what really was the thing for me is that there's not many options as far as doing a big tutorial on these. And let's be honest, there's not many things. I think this one still has the funnels. It does have the funnels inside. So there's not many. I've seen some go to like the carb style intakes, which I don't want to do. Of course, this one still has all the bug. Still has all the smog. It still has the EGR in the backside, which I might just leave the EGR because I think it's hooked up down here on this driver's side. But it's a beautiful truck. It runs, it drives. It doesn't have a check engine light. I made sure of that when I found out that it was running rough. I basically, when I was doing oil changes and stuff on my wife's car and my car, I went to look the plugs at this one the next day, and one of the plugs were undone. So of course, check engine light came on because it's not firing on that cylinder. But gotta mention is that right here, there is a stress fracture. So if you see, let me go ahead and wipe around it. It's got a stress fracture, so it's pushing coolant out through here. So I need a whole radiator. And to be honest, this looks like a new belt. This is a new belt. I'm gonna have to get a new belt, one of these. It's very old, dingy. Actually, I might have to get 2 new belts. I run specifically Continental. I don't normally run like Dayco or anything. Don't ask me why. I've always been a fan of Continental. So like, if Continental ever made ATs for trucks, I would probably do so. Other than that, it's been a very nice truck. I haven't really been able to dig into it as much as I wanted to. It's just a lot of things that I got to consider going into doing this. Now, as far as a fender, I might just try to see if I can find one. I don't really want to go through the extent of trying to repurpose the whole fender. Like that is a big portion of, hey, it's broken. So I need to really consider if I can find the OE color. This thing's got a lot of rags and stuff, but definitely a nice truck. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it rolled over probably once or twice of 100,000. I can't confirm it, nor can I deny it, because I am not sure. It only gives us 5 digits. But okay, so there's no funnel on that side. So, and then we definitely need to replace this intake. I'm not gonna lie, it is crusty, dusty, gotta go. Like there's just so many things here that need to be readjusted. Brand new battery, so I'm not worried about that. Brand new starter solenoid, don't have to worry about that. But my main consideration is doing small things to get it done. I might change the front bumper out to an aftermarket front bumper, just due to the fact that I can put a winch on the front, because this truck is going to be hauling, it's going to be helping, recovery, whatever. Just in case if somebody's on the side of the road and I have my trailer or something, I can, put something on it or tow them, whatever the case may be. So that truck's got quite a bit of stuff to it that needs to be done. So does this one. But this one, I'm not too worried about because it doesn't have any rust. I've looked under it. I've tore it apart. I got a couple videos I'll probably throw together at a later video. Just kind of going over the E85, the exhaust. I have all those, if I'm not mistaken. They were just to the point where they had no audio, so I'm like, should I scrap it? Should I keep it? I'm not sure. But now I would go out to the Miata. The Miata is actually outside this door here to the other side. That one is a whole project. I mean, hands down, gonna need everything. I bought it not running, but I come to find out I am actually got the 2 of the injectors when I put a turbo on the Miata. I have 2 of the injectors. I might have to look deeper into the lower port, wherever. Okay, so that port right there. I'm gonna have to look into the fuel rail and see if I can get the rubber. We're gonna need the rubber, but we have our hands full. We have a lot of work to do. We have a lot of content to make, and I feel like we really need to get this going, because this is going to take the most. It's going to take everything I got to make as much content as possible. I mean, headlights, cab lights, third brake light, rear brake light, undercarriage, brakes all the way around, tires all the way around. We need to get it tinted. We need to get it looking crispy, fresh, like, I mean, the whole 9. I might end up, don't quote me on it, but I might end up getting the side emblems, the light up emblems orange, the F-350 emblems orange. I might get the front emblem white, so it just, it kind of matches. But all in all, look out for videos on this one. Look out for videos on this one. We have a ton of like parts. I mean, if needed, if I ever like break something, I have it. Like, it's all up on this rack right here. It's actually, I have a spare transmission and I have a spare radiator and a couple oil coolers right here. So we're pretty set. We just need to kind of get in the goal, kind of drop a video at least, I want to say, every week to every 2 weeks. I want to try to make as much content and toss it out as possible. But this F350, I hands down want to get it done. I have a bunch of scrap parts I need to go. I have this transmission I got for sale, and I have this spare block that I don't need anymore. That was for the Dodge Dakota at the time. At the previous video, if you've seen it, I had it. Don't have it anymore. I sold it. I have a bunch of stuff I need to take to scrap. Pretty much. It's said and done. I have a chassis. I have an RX-8 chassis that I need to take. I don't know. I know I posted on social media, I think about the rear glass and the front glass. I did those myself. They actually look pretty good. They came out pretty nice. All OEM seals. Definitely gonna put a wing on it. Not too massive, just big enough to be like, hey, noticeable. So we're probably gonna end up bonding this. Bonding these holes, kind of filling them up. So you can definitely get that ready and rolling. I did re-put the Mazda Speed back on because I took off that one back there. I didn't like it. It was sitting way too far back towards the diff. It just was not it for me. But alrighty, that's going to be it for today's video. I appreciate you guys. If you're just sitting here watching or actually watching the whole video, I appreciate you. Just go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and then I should be back with another update either on Big Blue here or said race car. So, alrighty, I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video.